If you get absolutely hammered because nobody cares about your policies and you're just ranting about a fringe issue that only covers 3% of the population at most, they're going to be turned off. They're not going to vote for you. And the trans panic is quite weirdly on the nose at the moment, because it was this week that the first book burnings happened in Nazi Germany. Something that J.K. Rowling, bless her, please go to therapy, Joan, denied happened, because she wants to make up the lie that there were no such thing as trans people back then. What's really happening is that trans people seem to be the canary in the coal mine every time. When you read in school, Martin Niemöller, he wrote that poem, First They Came for the Socialists. You may know it as First They Came for the Communists, as that's a bit more accurate. And they changed that in translation, so you would know that. If they were really honest, it would be First They Came for the gays and the gender nonconformists. But Martin Niemöller didn't care because he was a fundamentalist Christian. He didn't care right up until the point where he was imprisoned. The line that was really crossed for him was not when they went after the Jews at the start, but when they went after Jews who had converted to Christianity. That was the bridge too far. It was only really when he was imprisoned that he started to see the bad points of the Nazi regime and fascism. A real warning from history there about sticking your head in the sand and thinking that the leopards won't eat your face. But again, we keep seeing this hysteria about trans people, especially from the right wing. And their press talk about it way more, many times more than the left press do. It's their obsession. It's their boogeyman that they have to wheel out to say, this is why we're not winning. This is why. This is the one cheat code. And much like the rhetoric from Susan Hall, I'm sorry, there just aren't enough fash. There aren't enough racists. There aren't enough people who genuinely care and are that transphobic. It's not a big enough issue. You can't push enough people down your dickhead to fascist pipeline quick enough for that technique to work, thankfully.